unbelievable day yesterday. Incredible performances. I think Filipe, part of a crew that have given us some of the best surfing that we've seen here at Snapper Rocks in his time competing. 2 victories already and some monster heat score totals. By far the highest scoring surfer on the championship tour when it comes to the Gold Coast.
That was that had some sting on it. Filipe, the big layback gaff to start things off, goes vertical for a little tap. Big wrapping swoop with a rebound. Through to the inside. Again, another little vertical snap. The wave nice and clean. An aggressive full wrap on the inside. And now he just gets to work. Gets a little spin to finish off. Incredible work down the line. And really opening up with the bag of tricks on this one. Well, let's have a look at what happened on Connor's first wave. A vertical foam climb. And a big extended wrap off the top. Now the wave starts to bowl up. There's one of those huge, aggressive, drifting backside hacks that Connor has on lock. He does some work down the line here and just gets a little caught through this bumpy section.
Any head height, a 6-foot right-hander, he's just like
an animal.
So fast and so aggressive.
So aggressive is exactly right. He's not going to get much out of that one.
Pushes, he releases, and he comes out, and he's got speed for another one. It's pretty remarkable.
It sure is. And he is maintaining pace at the moment in that opening exchange, which is always so hard to do against this guy when he gets a bit of momentum in a championship tour event here on the Gold Coast. And Filipe looking just so alive on his equipment at the moment. Cutting that one right back to the pocket, but this wave is going to fatten up on the inside and he's out of there. Heats that we've called rich, and, you know, Toledo, Medina was talking about him, just the work that he's been putting in this season to get himself tour ready. He's looking like he's back physically to his best, but he's also talked about just how comfortable he's feeling mentally.
Yeah, he's really in the zone at the moment.
Yeah, when Connor moved up, he had that one turn that was really nice, but he's just figured out how to turn it into a combination. And it's also, here he goes now on a nice looking wave.
Yeah, upside down through that first section, in transition to get to the open face. Still unloading, monster turns as he unleashes a bit of that power. I said it earlier, he's like rolling thunder down the line here at the moment with just lightning cracks going off all over the place. And he unloads again on that final section.
A lot of different turns in his arsenal, and that's pretty tricky on your backhand. Like a lot of projection out of that one, and then no one's pushing harder through backside calves. Nice snap there, and then this one he gets the release, and so it's in those 4 turns there. There's like 4 different turns back to back, and yeah, and then a pokey one there that still throws a whole bunch of sprays. And it's because he gets so low and he can just explode right when he needs to and get so much power.
He detonates the top of the lip here, time after time, and it goes vertical on each and every hit. He just elongates the turn a little bit. This is live action, Filipe going down. But back to the point you were making about him being so strong, did you get a look at the thighs on the guy?
In the heat, but also pushing Filipe to make some decisions here with priority.
Yeah, I do. You definitely you don't want to be sitting up the top and, oh, here it goes.
Yeah, forces that turn, just knowing that he's just going to create some doubt in the mind of Filipe Toledo here. Yeah. Doesn't convert that one, though.
Absolutely unleashed.
Let's have a look at this wave first, because this was Filipe going after the lead. And, man, he just did some beautiful surfing on the outside. Love the way he banked off the foam there.
Yeah, sort of zipping all over it, just drawing some really unique lines on this wave. And then Filipe comes through to the inside, another wrap, tight and high in the hook. Clicks it. Beautiful re-entry down the line, great compression in the body, and just gets a little...
Back in the day, and travelled with Connor on the CT for a couple of years there. Here we go. O'Leary up with a huge first turn off the bottom, and that's another great hit as he comes down through this little Marley section now and just bides his time off the bottom before unloading a huge snap. Looks to get back out in front of it. Wants to finish this one off because Filipe just took a wave through to the inside and didn't get the completion he was after. So O'Leary with a chance. He's holding on to the lead already. He's trying to better a 7.13. A sleepy moment on the ride, but it'll run again through the inside here. And he's having to negotiate some bumps on the face. And unfortunately, that wave just didn't really do too much through the inside section.
On that hillside front edge and outside, Wilco, have a look at this thing.
Yeah, that first turn is so tricky. He was late. He had about a quarter of a second to get up there, and he just made it happen and then backed it up. Big lip line, big power turn, fourth big powerful turn. You're absolutely right. That damage was done at the back. I think he was like, all right, I don't have to force anything here. It's going to stand back up. That rip, unfortunately, just kind of made it a little wobbly, and he didn't get much more, but it's hard to see those first four turns not going excellent in my eyes.
Yeah, one of the taller sections on that outside, and that's sort of been the... Connor has to give way to Filipe, who finds himself a solid tube. And it just clamped up, some foam on the face. Obviously lost his rail inside there. As we see here, Connor sold on this ride, but he'll engage now. Yeah, looks down the line, nothing in it, so job done for Filipe there.
That's what Filipe does to you. He makes a 3-point ride look like a 9 if he's on it.
Yeah. No, it's so true. Exactly what Rich said before.
Yeah, anyone else in that situation.
Next level, he's up again. So O'Leary finds some space here, pushes but doesn't complete. Still hanging on to a couple of 8-point rides. Excellent surfing. 5 minutes to go here.
They're both incredible in the water and both bring their own thing. Here we go.
This is it. This is the wave for Toledo. He's after an 8.48, 30 seconds to go. Rips into the first section. Unbelievable power and placement on the second turn. Tucks into the barrel. This one's still running, but it stretches out, and he doesn't find his way through it. Let's have a look at this opening combo. This guy just never gives up.
It was flawless, to be honest with you, and everything done right. It's just that the wave ran off.
He shuffled his foot up, like almost going for a little cheetah 5 in the pit there.
Mike Rich, and the way he set up that tube was incredible, but Connor O'Leary did the work. Couple of excellent scores for him. A massive achievement there, make no mistake about it. Even with Connor's form, that's an upset victory. Filipe's been ruling and has shown in the past that he can maintain that incredible form all the way to a victory, so that was big. Final.
Mate, that was outrageous. I mean, I've had some nightmares in my life, but that was pure terror watching Filipe paddle into that last wave.
I'm a fucking idiot, that's all it is. He sold me so good on that one. I was like, it looks all right, and it's fat. I just went, oh my God, far out. That was the worst 3 minutes of my life.
Yeah, it was heavy, mate, but all the good work was done early in the heat. You picked off, basically you surfed a really good heat up until that last 3 minutes. You picked off the big sets, you got the big scores, the backhand is looking fire. Like, mate, congratulations, you're into the final here at the Bonsoy Gold Coast Pro, presented by GWM.
Hell yeah, let's go the Goose!
Yeah. A sentiment that'll be shared by the man who joined us for the call, Matty Wilkinson. What a performance that was, and what a final it's going to be. State of Origin, it's on.
That is so exciting. If I could have drawn up a dream final here, this is it. So I'm so pumped, and I'm so pumped for both of the boys to come back from a tough start to the year to be in a final together.
Let's go,
I think we have to give a round of applause to Filipe Toledo, who's once again blowing our minds and giving us a historic run through this event with some of the biggest heat score totals and best performances that we've seen on the Championship Tour in 2026 and of all time. He's an absolute...
As Toledo hits the Red Bull Athlete Zone. Everyone applauding him. Pat on the back from Gabriel Medina. Two-time world champ, gave us his all. Leaving with a semi-final finish.
Oh, thanks, fella.
You're on the good ones.
Oh, I got one, I was lucky.
The big one, yeah?
Just stayed open.
Yeah.
Just gave me heaps of face, and I was like, gone inside, like, finish, where's the finish? And it just didn't give me anything. I was like,
The one that you tried to go that I went on it was a little barrel, right? I fell right at the end.
Yeah,
that was going to be a good one.
Oh, my God,
You made that with intent.
Yeah, that was going to be a really good one.
Crazy.
Oh, and the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah. The barrel went so hollow too, so fast. I was like, what the hell's going on?
I was like, oh no, he's in the barrel. Oh, he's in the barrel. Oh no. Oh, no.
Dude, it was pretty crazy because I did the first turn and then the second one and then I pulled in. And then I was like, I had one stance. I was going like this. I was like, oh shit. And then I went forward and then the thing started going. I was like, oh shit.
And then they said,
but it was just like, wait.
It's over. And I went, oh, he made it. I went, oh no, he made it. And then I just saw your board going the other. Oh, he made it.
Good job, coach.
Thanks,
You get it, bro. You know the deal.
Thanks,